there! So this is your home.
See? What did I tell you?
Fetch me a bottle of wine, would you, dear?
Just one? Let's get another. It's still early.
Want to go to Golden Dusk later?
Now this is a vacation.
Wow, it's so lively around here.
We try to treat every day like a holiday around here. We believe... Now, let me show you around. Shochiqui Cattle Records... Kalamchi Plaza... Oh, there's so many options. The hot springs, of course. Natural hot springs have tons of health benefits.
Wait, you want us to bathe?
Oh, don't be shy. Come on, I'll take you to get changed. Mualani! Huh? Oh, Auntie Atea!
Please, I've told you that just Were you taking these two to the hut?
That's right. Oh, let me introduce you. This is the Traveler, and the small one next to him. They only just arrived in Natlan, so I'm taking them around to...
Hi there!
I'm Mualani's neighbor, Atea. By the way, Mualani,
Yeah, I was this close to winning. Oh. Anyway, it's all in the past. Oh, wait. You'll need swimsuits first. I'm sure I can find you something lying around the shop.
Hold it right there, young lady. Have you forgotten the rule?
Rule?
Oh, there's a rule about bathing in the hot springs?
That's right. Outlanders have to complete a trial at an artificial hot spring before they're allowed access to the natural ones.
It's not nearly as scary as it sounds. Basically, natural hot springs have higher temperatures that not a few travelers have gotten scalded by the water in the... But seriously, Auntie Atea, do we have to be so strict?
Famous last words. The hot springs are not to be underestimated.
Oh, that sounds dangerous. You know, Paimon's really not all that formidable.
Exactly. There will be no excessive risk-taking on...
Okay.
That's more like it. And don't try anything funny. I'm heading to the artificial spring in a bit, and if I don't see you...
Relax.
Oh, much better. How else would... Hey! You over there! How many times have I...
Oh, shoot! That weird lady's back.
Run! Stop right there! You need us...
She sure has a lot of energy.
She's a legend. Back before I inherited my ancient name, she was one of Natlan's. She referred to anyone who came to these parties as her hot
If Paimon lived here, she would take advantage of the...
It's just... During battle, she was in... The doctors managed to save her life, but abyssal power still exists within her body. Immersing herself in hot...
Oh, no wonder she has so many scars.
That's normal. She never talks about her injury. She's worked tirelessly over the years to dig up art. Anyway, let's head to the artificial spring.
Oh, I see. That's a great idea.
See, I told you the chief would agree. Well, let's get moving then. We can't let a word of this slip to...
Hey, Amina, Hikaru, Marokao. You three seem particular.
Oh, Mualani!
This is the Traveler and Paimon, two very
Oh, what a coincidence. We were just talking about her.
We think Auntie Atea's illness has taken a turn for...
Really? How can you...
Okay, so what? Specifically the hot springs in the cave to the north of our settlement? I'm sure you know, though. She could never come into contact with hot water before.
Yeah, so we got to thinking, what if we renovated the abandoned spring behind her back then? Chief Amina thinks it's a great idea, too.
Of course. How could you even think of... I'm a little busy right now, though.
Of course. Take your time. You should focus on These artificial springs are pretty new, but the experience is just as good as the natural ones, if you ask me. And you two, I know you want to focus on Atea's surprise.
You got it, Chief. We'll keep an eye out.
All right, we're off then. See you at the abandoned spring.
I'm also gonna head out. Have fun!
Finally, it's hot springtime. Oh.
Yeah, it's so nice. The steam is warm too.
The first time I came to the hot springs, there was no calm. It's actually pretty funny looking back on it. They were absolutely I was too young to remember the whole ordeal, but my parents told me all about it. A natural-born swimmer. So feel free to go for a swim. I'll be right here if you need rescuing.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Auntie Atea, you really came to check on...
Of course. And I'm glad you listened. The temperature in the artificial springs isn't too hot.
Oh, thank you!
Well, I did make them myself. Very few young people know how to truly appreciate hot springs, so to bathe in a hot spring is to completely empty your mind.
Hey!
All right, looks like you were able to adapt to the temperature, no problem. Well, I've got to get going. Oh, and make sure you drink your milk. I'm looking at you, Mualani. That better not happen again, whether I'm...
Okay.
Paimon didn't think you were the type to do
I remember thinking I'd totally get away with it too. But turns out... Some people get dizzy if they stay in here too long. You got...
Paimon's fine, just a bit stuffed.
Looks like you two are naturals. Oh, by the way, I have to leave you on your own for a little. I certainly don't trust their aesthetic tastes. In exchange, though, I can recommend a couple of shops that are worth a visit. Huh?
Yeah, she brought us snacks and taught us about the hot springs. Friends are supposed to help each other out. We'd feel bad otherwise.
Well then, the more the merrier. All right, we should get going. Let's organize the best hot spring gathering Natland's ever seen.